So, welcome to the channel! The other day, a friend of mine came to me and he was really excited. And he was like, hey, well, not in a good way, right? He was really stressed out because he was telling me, you know the news? What news, bro? Well, Nintendo just decided that they can break your system on the terms of service. And I was like, I have two video game channels, I have a network of news. Yes, I know, and I'm always on top of any news regarding video games. And you know, yes, that's just okay, and that's precisely the new. The thing is, it's not new. Xbox did it, since Xbox One was already on the terms of service for them, and for Nintendo, we started getting this worked out since the generation of Nintendo DS, because we had on DS sort of terms like those that were turned around by the R4 card, and later we have on the Wii U some terms like those. Afterwards we had other terms that were more severe on the Wii U era. The thing is, nobody bought a Wii U, people barely got one of those, and on the Switch a lot of Switches were banned from the fourth generation because they were very easy to alter. The thing is, we don't know or we don't think about this because we hear it from people that are learning to read and write and they're surprised. I call them TikTokers. Still, we get a new generation that is just learning about these terms and conditions. And I'm not like thinking that I'm outside or very aloof towards this topic. It is the complete opposite. I'm starting to invite people to plan their purchases more carefully and send them to, themselves, because I don't agree with those type of prices, because I'm the one that is very happy and very vocal about the upcoming crunch of the industry. A lot of companies, a lot of games, people not buying that much games, they thinking that they can copy game success from another game. They flocking, a lot of studios breaking out, talent getting reshuffled, new ideas, new better video games afterwards. And that's what happened with Expedition 33. You see, a talent gets reshuffled, new plays, suddenly everything is cool because we get this change, and they can do whatever they want, and they are happy, and they do a good game, and that's what I expect the industry to be. Nintendo will be leading, of course. Phil Spencer, director of Xbox, saying, we could not compete against Nintendo by making great games. Well, Shigeru Miyamoto said, well, I think that if video game developers don't think about making something very unique or someone that no one else has done, they will really have a hard time. That's the philosophy of Nintendo versus the philosophy of Xbox. Wow, what a difference. And I'm not happy for the people that love Xbox. I'm really not happy about it. I really want Xbox to think that they should do games at the level of Ori and the Blind Forest. Those were amazing games, and I get angry every time I talk about Microsoft doing good games, because they gave us, for one Ori, they gave us a lot of crap. Starting with Redfall and Phil Spencer playing 5 hours, I think it was a great game. I already mentioned this in prior videos, but I don't care. So, this is the thing. You guys, if you buy something, you think it's yours, right? And you want to use it the way you want. If you're doing anything inside the law and it's your stuff, you can use it the way you want. I could be pressing the button the whole time until it breaks. It's my system. Why should someone tell me how to use it? On the other side, only 10%, 5% of the video game players of the world, I think it's 10, because of all the third world countries. Say 8. Will be attempting to do something to the system. And the real ones that do it for the thrill of getting a system broken, those guys have genuine fun and they don't care about anything about that, are the ones that are really here doing that kind of things, and they do it for a different reason. So, what is the situation? Does Grandma, does the businessman that doesn't care and buy all the games, has anything to blame? If one of their kids try to follow what they saw on TikTok, will they be enforceable? Well, that's a very gray area. You know the answers to those are very easy. Yes, it will be if evidence is found towards that kind of suspicious behavior, automatic enforceability, right? Yeah. And you know what? We need consumer rights to be in the middle. The target should not be a consumer, should be the internet. On the internet is where the distribution of these things happen, not the individual trying to see what they do with the system. If there were no option, the only ones breaking the system will be the nerds, the famous nerds. I could cite a couple, but that really broke systems. You know, the one that broke the PS2, the PS3, especially the PS3 was very famous. And those guys that are in the basement just playing to do these kinds of things, they will be the only ones having this type of privilege because they could load games. That's it. No one else. And it's just variability, and they should not be subject to be banned because it's just one person trying stupid stuff. And you know, invention and inventors, that should be cool. On the other side, what happens with the rest of the population? The rest of the population has no option to these tools or abilities, so nothing happens. But if you don't go towards the internet and find the sources and really do shut them down or get really enforcing laws there, you will be against the consumer, and they're the ones paying for your product usually. The ones not paying will be on the internet. So that's it. End of story. That's how we dance. That's where your target should be. Not granny, not businessman, not caring loving aunt, but the internet. And on the other side, Nintendo has always had the ability to break your systems. What the hell are you talking about? Read the terms of service for Wii U and Switch and DS. Since DS we have even Wii, I think we started getting the first prototypes of this one. So what's the thing? What are you talking about? Why are you so serious? You know something? The best part of this is that Xbox also had the ability all the time, since Xbox One. But people don't get surprised about that. The Nintendo Switch is a great console. It will be the queen. Meet her, because she will be the queen of the consoles on the upcoming years. I already prophesied that, along with the tech, the video game industry having a big crunch and having a lot of layoffs and reshuffling talents. And that is because that's what is needed. We don't need 4K, we need 1080 with amazing frame rates and great gameplays that people remember, and they won't care about the graphics. But you nerds need to forget about graphics. Showing Miyamoto. So in the upcoming 9 years you will see increasingly good games. With this year it has been an exceptional good one. But that's about it. I'll see you next time. Have a great one. Bye. Choose another video. End of story. See you next time. My parrot hacked my Switch.